Someone said this year felt like being awake during surgery, and I think that's the perfect way to describe it. People say, oh, but is that realistic? What is realistic? This is not even real. We're floating on a rock in space. Like, I don't want to hear that. Paris was crazy. I just literally, guys, I threw that Paris Eiffel Tower pic because I'm like, let's see what the year brings. Like, let me throw it out there. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Hi, my loves. It's Q4. You have made it. How do you feel? I'm giving you a hug through the screen because I know I need one. This year has been absolutely insane. So on the bright side, a lot of good things really did come from this year. Honestly, like, I did so much that I never thought I would do so soon, especially in my life. Like, I'm just so proud of myself. And if you're one of those people out there who, you know, you accomplish so much, but you don't pat yourself on the back enough because you're like, this is what I'm supposed to do, this whatever. Like, no, stop. Give yourself a pat on the back, baby, because you did that. Like, vision boards and all these things are important because they play a major role in setting a goal for yourself and then seeing it every single day and then watching it come to fruition. So I'm so excited to share my 2024 vision board with you guys. First, I'm a firm believer in putting things out into the universe, praying to God about it, and just leaving it up to him. And that's it. Like, he got it. I'm gonna do the work, he gonna handle the rest. And that's me and God been like this because he been holding it down for me, honestly. I'm gonna like give you guys my Canva template so you can like plug and play with it and do whatever. It's honestly super easy. You can just drag images into like any little of the image files. You can just download like any photo, Pinterest or wherever you want to get your photos from, Tumblr, whatever, and paste it into Canva, and it just slaps it right into there, and boom, you got your collage all ready to go. So for my vision board, I had it as my home screen every single day. Yeah, I'm like always on my phone. My screen time is insane. So I figured, why not have my vision board on my, like, I'm seeing that every single day, every moment of the day, like for 12 hours of the day. Honestly, a lot of the stuff that I put on there, I didn't even, it was kind of mindless. Like, I was just throwing it on there. I was like, I would love to do this, I would love to do that, but I didn't really, where I was at the beginning of this year, I just didn't see it happening. But God said, no, it's happening. So just to start it off, like, a lot of this on here is like obviously like money and like YouTube. And the money thing, I'm just, obviously I don't have 245K to my name. But I am very abundant and I'm very blessed, and I'm so glad to say that like I can pay all my bills and not stress about, you know, where am I gonna find money to pay them? Like, I never ever had that, and I just thank God for that every single day because it's honestly a blessing. A lot of people don't get to say that they can pay all their bills and still do leisure activities and, you know, enjoy their lives. So that was that felt like that was reality to me. Even though I don't have that number that I envisioned on my vision board, I was still abundant with my money. My paychecks, it did great with me. Like, I was able to do so much and still have more. YouTube, honestly, I don't have a plaque and that's totally fine. Just me starting out on my YouTube channel honestly meant so much to myself because I was in my head about doing YouTube for the longest, like for years, because I was just terrified of what people would think of me and like being perceived by people that I don't care about, honestly. But it's just like people are thinking, like, you know. So for me to just do it anyway and do it with 100 views, 60 views, 50, I was just posting, uploading, I was editing, doing my thing. Some of the videos I look back now and I'm like, why did I ever do this? But honestly, I'm gonna leave it up because I'm growing and I'm learning, and I want to be able to look back on these someday and just see how far I've come. I'm proud of myself for even starting this channel. Honestly, it gives me like a sense of purpose because it's something that I've always wanted to do. Like YouTube, I've always wanted to just be a YouTuber. Like, I would be in my room making Snapchat videos of like me doing makeup tutorials, pretending I was a YouTuber. Like this, it was just meant for me. Like, me and my sister would be in our room literally recording ourselves, like singing or doing whatever. Like, I feel like I was meant for this. I feel like this was meant for me. So I'm just gonna see it through and keep doing it, and what's meant for me will be. A lot of this too on here is like little random car stuff. Like, I had an Acura, a little white Acura here, picture of inside of a Beamer, like red interior seats, G-Wagon, whatever. So I actually did purchase not a brand new car, but she is kind of new. She's a 2021 BMW 330i. I love her to death. I'm so proud of myself for this purchase. Like, that was like my first big girl purchase, and honestly like a graduation gift slash birthday gift to myself. Before I had my lovely Luna, I was driving a 2015 Honda CR-V. Me and that car, she got me through some ish. Like, me and Kona, yeah, you know, at the beginning of the year, I didn't foresee myself being able to purchase a new car, because I'm like, I don't think, like, where am I gonna find money for a down payment? Like, I just didn't see that, you know, happening. The stars didn't feel aligned in the moment when I was making it, but I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw it all out there. I'm putting it out there, and I'm just gonna do what I gotta do and just pray that it all comes to fruition. In June of this year, I bought my car, and I love her to death, and honestly so grateful for it. It's just crazy to like see your goals come to life. Like, I had it, I just created this and I manifested it. Like, it's powerful. I'm telling you guys, to be able to see something, to see your goals in front of your face every single day, you're just constantly reminded of like what you're doing it for. When I would drive Kona, I would literally envision myself driving my new car. Like, I would be in Kona like, yeah, I'm gonna be in my new whip soon, whatever. Even though I had no idea where that money was coming from, where the down, like, I had no idea at the time, and it just worked out. The next thing was about discipline and consistency. I have a lot of like health, fitness things on here, meditating and like greens and healthy foods. I have been working out, I don't want to say consistently, but like I got into wanting to better myself like 2 years ago, 2022. Very vulnerable post, you guys, but like I was at my biggest at 2022, and I now at the end of this year have lost 20 pounds. I didn't see that even being a thing. I honestly felt like me losing weight was impossible, because I tried so many things for the longest and it just didn't work. I just told myself I'm gonna really do it. Like, I'm gonna, like, I know everyone does that, and we all tell ourselves like, yeah, I'm gonna do it this year, I'm gonna do it for real, I'm gonna wake up Monday and I'm gonna get to it. But like, no, actually do it. I just feel like I owed it to myself, because it was years, like, it was bad. Like, I was a victim of freshman 50, because I literally gained like 40-50 pounds my freshman year of college, and that was what, 2019. And then COVID, quarantine, like, come on. Of course, I was doing my little, what was her name? Chloe Ting workouts, and she was killing me, but I just couldn't, even then, like, nothing was really working. It took me so long to just put my mind to it and just tell myself like, you know what, I'm really gonna do it. I'm really just gonna go to the gym consistently. I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna do things by the book. I'm gonna be in a deficit. Like, I hate when people say you have to be in a calorie deficit. Okay, like, I hated hearing that. I hated hearing that. That literally drove me crazy. And everyone's like, are you sure you're in a deficit? Like, I'm sure. I'm freaking hungry. I'm sure I'm in a deficit. I feel like now I healed my relationship with food. I had a really toxic relationship with food, and that's also why I put all of that healthy like greens and stuff there, because I just wanted to get out of that. I think I had to really overcome that before even getting into the headspace of losing weight. Like, I think to even lose weight and to get to that point of being that best version of yourself physically, it's kind of the same thing mentally. Like, you have to heal different parts of yourself internally before you can start to see that work physically. Because it's easy to say like, I'm gonna get up and go to the gym because I want to be skinny and I want to be snatched, look like the girls on Instagram and have an Ari body and da 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 da. But at the end of the day, you want to be healthy, you want to go to the gym, you want to work out so you can be able to move and take care of yourself and like have your bones, you know, be fully, like, you want your body to be healthy, just period. It's not even about the aesthetics of it. Like, yeah, you want to be skinny, you want to look right, you want to look tight, because that's all great and dandy, but at the end of the day, You want to make sure your body is at its fullest capacity. Like, you want to be good. You want to be healthy. Like, you want to make sure when you're 60 years old, you can carry a case of water out of Target by yourself. You don't need nobody's help. You can build that IKEA shelf by yourself. You can go to Home Depot and pick something up by yourself. Like, stuff like that. Like, you know, you don't want to be weak and like brittle when you're older. And honestly, we're in that age now. If you're like in your 20s, early 20s, the clock is ticking, boo. Get in the gym. Like, get in the gym for real. Because it's not even about the aesthetics. Like, genuinely just for your health. Even if you just go to walk on the treadmill or whatever, take a class, download ClassPass, do a Pilates class, solid core, I don't care. It's like SoulCycle, whatever. Just do something, like move your body. It's also being kind to myself. Like, I know when you're not where you want to be, especially physically, when you look in the mirror, you don't see the body that you want. It's hard. Like, it's hard because you're disgusted, and it's almost like, I know disgusted is a hard word, but that's the truth. Like, you're kind of disgusted with yourself, and then it's hard to like go to the gym and eat healthy, and then it takes weeks to see anything, or sometimes weeks you won't see any change. You get on the scale and the scale might go up. Like, that's all real. So I definitely get it, but that's why I feel like you have to shift your mentality from wanting it to be like an aesthetics thing to just wanting to do it for the health of your body. Like, if you know you're overweight, or if you know you're underweight and it's not at a healthy point for you, you gotta tell yourself, like, all right, I want to be the best version of myself, so what do I have to do to get myself there? And what do I need to heal within me to get there? Guys, my work schedule is like insane sometimes. I will go right to the gym directly after and be in the gym until 9-10 p.m. because I have to do 45 minutes of, I'm just crazy, you don't have to do this, but I would do like an hour of lifting and then 30 minutes of cardio, a must for me. Like, and then it just got addicting. Like, I just started loving the gym. Like, I had to go. When I had a long day, I'm going to the gym. Like, I gotta go. Like, even now, I just love the gym. Sometimes I get my hair done, I feel like, damn, I can't go to the gym because I got my hair in a certain style. Like, right now, I'll do an at-home workout. Okay, one monkey don't stop the show. I am doing what I have to do because I made a goal to myself. And at this point, it's just a lifestyle. Like, it's in me. The next thing I did, so I put like some credit cards on here, like American Express, like financial freedom. I just really wanted to get into my financial security bag this year, and did. I got like that, what credit card is it? The Chase Sapphire credit card, and that credit card is amazing. Like, I love to be a part of the points crew now. Like, I go to restaurants, I'll use my card, don't even worry about it, because I want my points. I want my points so I can use it for travel or my trips. Like, I want my points. So I was super glad that I got a card like that. Like, that I just love that, because that's what the people with the coin are doing. Like, they're being smart about their money. They're spending it, of course, pay everything back on your credit card, but like, to be able to get points and then turn that points into benefits, like, come on, we gotta learn the game, guys. Roth IRA, investing in that, learning more about like index funds. I make sure I put money in my IRA. I make sure my 401k, I'm investing in that, getting my company's match out of that. Like, all of that stuff is super important to me, so I'm just making sure I'm set. On top of that, I make sure I had sinking funds. So like, I think that's what it's called, but like, I have separate savings accounts for separate things. So like, I have a car maintenance savings, I have emergency savings, like house savings. Like, I have multiple different things. I don't keep all my eggs in one basket, and I think this is advice everyone can use. Do not keep all your money in one place. Like, keep things spread out, because you never know. And that's one thing I learned too this year. Like, you genuinely never know. So it's good to have different safety nets all around you, because life comes quick and it can hit you fast and it can knock you off your feet. So you just want to make sure if it does knock you off your feet, you're prepared to get back up. The next biggest thing is a whole bunch of like travel stuff, like airplane seats and like suitcases, passport photos, couples holding hands, doing hard hands. There's an Eiffel Tower picture, besties like in the robes and at the beach and the pool and pretty stuff like that. This year I've traveled more than I've traveled in my entire lifetime. Making this, I didn't even expect to go to as many places as I did. I went to the Bahamas in April. I went to Arizona in May for my anniversary. I went to DR in July for my birthday. I went to Jamaica in September. And then I went to London, Paris, and Amsterdam last month. November, yeah, last month. Little Imani she would admire Imani. Like, she would admire Imani right now in 2024. It took a lot for me to get to this point of like genuinely setting out goals for myself and believing in myself that I could accomplish them and doing it. But like, at the same time, part of me didn't really know if I could do it. I just was putting my head down and trusting God and the universe, and like just trusting that it would all come. Just doing the work, like doing what I needed to do, and just trusting that the results would be there at the end. When you have these little accomplishments along your journey, to be able to see all your accomplishments and like in front of your face too. Like, I like to store these and keep them to know like how far I've come. So to see all of this in front of my face for visual evidence of like what I've done is just amazing. And I think everyone needs to do this. Paris was crazy. I just literally, guys, I threw that Paris Eiffel Tower pic because I'm like, let's see what the year brings. Like, let me throw it out there. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Generally never thought I would go to Paris for real. Like, I just didn't see that. I never thought I would see London. I never thought I would see Amsterdam. At least not now. Like, I thought I would see that like later in my life. I didn't think now. Like, what business I got over there? But now that I've seen it, it opens my eyes to know that like I can do so much. I want to go to more places. I can't wait to go back to Europe, and like I just can't wait. And as someone who struggles with seeing things as like, wow, you did that. I'm like one of those people, like I was talking about earlier, that can just be like, oh, like it's whatever. Like, that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm just lifing. But no, like, you're doing more than most, honestly. And you should be proud of yourself. Just like I said, life is not easy. So to be able to get up every day and work towards your goals, even though it can be beating you down, every time you turn around, there's a new issue. This is happening. Something negative. Somebody's talking ish about you. Your friend just betrayed you. Somebody just cheated on you. Whatever. But you're still focused on yourself and what you got to do for you. And you did that. And you achieved that. You better be proud of yourself. I'm telling you, like, you have to celebrate yourself, and you better big up yourself. And with that concludes my 2024. I want everyone to know, even if you didn't accomplish all of the goals on your vision board, or if one thing came true, if nothing came true, still be proud of yourself. Because even if you tried and it didn't happen, you're trying. Like I said, it took me 4 or 5 years to finally lose some weight. I go on TikTok and see people lose weight in 6 months, and it took me 4 or 5 years. Like, but who cares? That's my journey, and I did it. At the end of the day, I did it anyway. So who cares? If you didn't accomplish it now, you can still accomplish it. Like, that doesn't just wipe it off the table. Don't feel like just because it's not done now, because you see your peers around you doing stuff, you got to be on the same level as them. It's you versus you at the end of the day. Nobody else. You versus you. Have tunnel vision. If your friends come to you and tell you their accomplishments, be happy for them. Like, that's wonderful. I root for everybody around me. I want everyone around me to win. To know that you have people in your circle winning, that is an amazing feeling, because I know that means you're surrounding yourself with the right people. People who have goals, and people who are pushing themselves, and people who are accomplishing shit, getting things done. That's who I want to be around. It shouldn't make you feel like, oh damn, so-and-so's doing this and I got nothing, or I didn't accomplish what I want to do. No, it shouldn't make you feel like that. If anything, it should give you more motivation to be like, yo, they just did that. I gotta do what I gotta do too. Like, I could do that too. I can accomplish my goals too. And you can. You just gotta believe in yourself, because nobody's gonna believe in yourself like you're gonna believe in yourself. Nobody's gonna show up for you like you're gonna show up for yourself. You gotta have yourself. You gotta have your own back. You gotta do it for you. Because at the end of the day, you're all you got. Truly and honestly, you are all you have in this world. So you gotta put yourself above all and see yourself as it. See yourself as your only competition. See yourself as that's it. It's just you. There's nobody else above on your lane. Like, it's just you. Don't worry about what anybody else got going on. Don't worry what's trending. I don't want to hear it. Like, just do what you gotta do. And I promise you, the good things are coming your way. It don't matter how long it takes, it's coming your way and it's going to happen. Change the wording on how you speak on things in your life. You're like, oh, I don't know, but don't doubt yourself. Don't self-sabotage. No, speak it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have this. Me, I put a G-Wagon. G-Wagon's on my vision board for years. I'm nowhere near buying a G-Wagon right now at a point in my life. But this time next year, who knows? I could have my G-Wagon finally. But I know I'm gonna have my G-Wagon. At some point in time, I know I'm gonna have my G-Wagon. Like, I know in my gut I'm gonna have my G-Wagon. Like, it's just meant for me. And that's how you should feel about your goals too. Like, it's just meant for you. It's gonna happen. Oh, being able to see how my goals and my vision board manifested itself into reality allows you to, you know, lock in on yours and do the same thing, because it's possible. Nothing is impossible. This world tries to limit you and make you feel like you gotta do the basic things, but no. Anything is possible. You can do whatever. Whatever. Don't feel limited. Don't feel like, oh, people say, oh, but is that realistic? What is realistic? This is not even real. We're floating on a rock in space. Like, I don't want to hear that. Anything can happen. So remember what I said. Do your big one. I want to see you do your big one by the end of next year. I'm rooting for you guys. Love you. Until next time.